This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
It's because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
I think that's taking it to another level.
Yeah. Log on and join our live conversation.
Know that you can't control yourself? That is embarrassing. Okay.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Friday, February 1st. We're live and we're talking about what you're talking about. Right now I'm here with Steffi and Erica. I'm Jeff. Brandon is actually at the Super Bowl right now. He's in Atlanta. He covered for us earlier. So have fun, buddy. I'm a little jealous. I'm not going to lie. And speaking of, the countdown is on to Super Bowl 53. The LA Rams will face off against the New England Patriots in Atlanta this Sunday. And we're finally hearing from halftime performer Maroon 5's frontman Adam Levine. Here's what he had to say about the performance.
I'm not in the right profession if I can't handle a little bit of controversy. I've never been more excited in my entire life to present this to the people because I believe that it's truly a reflection of all of us.
And if you remember, both Rihanna and Cardi B turned down the opportunity to perform at halftime, showing their solidarity with Colin Kaepernick, who has been essentially blackballed by the league for protesting police brutality. And Atlanta's own Gladys Knight is defending her decision to sing the national anthem. Let's listen.
Everybody got their opinions, you know, about whatever it is, you know, but once we get into that love thing, it all just comes together and just goes wherever, and we end up clapping and having a good time.
But this is trending right now. Some fans are getting excited about the possibility of seeing SpongeBob SquarePants at halftime. Yes, there. See, I told you. We're talking about the character from the Nickelodeon show, but why? There's also a prop bet already of whether Maroon 5 will do a SpongeBob tribute prop. That's crazy, okay? So prop bets are made on things like the coin toss, if you guys don't know what that means, or the color of the team's winning Gatorade. But we did get another hint of SpongeBob tribute. You can see a quick clip of the character in this video Maroon 5 released last month. There are rumors the band could perform Sweet Victory. It's a song from a 2001 episode of the show where SpongeBob sings the Bubble Bowl. Let's take a listen.
There is literally a section in the back of the studio who have lighters out and are going like this. Yeah. Like this is a thing. This is not a thing.
Apparently it is. It's trending everywhere.
Y'all trying to make it a thing.
Look at it. Check them out. We have a shot of them back there.
Love it.
They're loving the SpongeBob thing.
For this.
Give them their shine. Welcome to Fridays.
Mark wasn't into the SpongeBob story. He wasn't into it at all.
Wow.
But this is a thing, and you could actually make a prop bet on this. It says, will Maroon 5 play Sweet Victory at a SpongeBob tribute? Yes, minus 230. No, plus 160.
Who lives in a pineapple in the sea?
You're in
wow,
on this
you just won over the crowd.
You're in on this too?
Hey, I think it's going to happen. I'm hoping Adam Levine is going to come out dressed as a big SpongeBob, and then all the band is going to be dressed up like the band in the video.
All right, let me be perfectly honest here. Are you interested in the game at all? You be honest.
I'm interested. Well, I've never experienced a Super Bowl. So this is my first ever Super Bowl experience. Watching it, I'm guessing we eat a lot and drink a lot. And
welcome to America.
So this is my first experience, so I don't really know what to expect. I've seen the halftime performances.
Okay, so now are you more excited? Were you gonna jump on that one?
Well, yeah, because last night, Steph and I went to dinner with my husband, Anthony, and we were going for shabu shabu, and Steph's like, I've never been to a Super Bowl, like I don't understand what it is. And Anthony's like, well, basically you get your best mates together and have a couple pints, and then you get some bangers and mash or something like that.
He actually did as well. That was his definition. Because I was like, what do you do at a Super Bowl party? What is it? So I'll report back and I'll let you know. All right.
So, but are you more excited to watch now that you think SpongeBob might make an appearance?
I'm excited to see the halftime performance because that's a really big deal, right? And I have a really big crush on Adam Levine. So for me, this is like life.
All right. Well, stick around, guys, because at the end of the show, we're going to give our Super Bowl predictions.
Okay.
In case you didn't know that, we are.
All right.
So think about it.
Let's do this.
Despite all the controversies, Super Bowl Sunday is a long-standing American tradition where we eat and drink a lot, like Stephanie said, and we're breaking it down by the numbers. More than 100 million people are expected to watch the event this Sunday on CBS, and if you're lucky enough to be going, the average ticket price this year is set to cost you $7,900. Wow. A lot of people tune in just for the commercials, and this year a 30-second spot will cost more than $5 million. The Pittsburgh Steelers hold the record for the most Super Bowl wins with 6, and the Patriots could match that if they win on Sunday, which is kind of cool. And this is Patriots quarterback Tom Brady's 9th Super Bowl. That's obviously a new record. And finally, get this, Super Bowl spending is estimated to be $14.8 billion. That's unbelievable. And I just learned this, the Super Bowl Sunday is the second largest food consumption day in America after Thanksgiving, of course. So there you go.
This is serious.
It's serious business, which I don't understand why it's not on Saturday.
Yeah.
That's a really great question.
Why is it on a Sunday? I actually had this exact conversation. Why is it on a Sunday?
It makes no sense, and like almost 5 million people will be calling into work on Monday morning. So as a boss, if you know people are going to fake call in sick, Bert, why wouldn't you just change it?
Yeah, why is it not on a Saturday? Why is that?
I don't know.
I would just like to reserve and say I could really be sick on Monday.
Me too. I already called it.
No, I just called it. You just heard me say I could really be sick on Monday.
I just asked our producers right there. We'll talk about it at the break, Bert.
I don't know. It's tradition.
April the Giraffe is making her Super Bowl pick. Raquel Villanueva has all the details at the moment.
This is how serious the Super Bowl is. Even the animal kingdom can't resist picking their favorite team to win the Super Bowl. That includes April the Giraffe, whose baby made her an internet sensation. But can you guess which team she went with? There you have it. April is a Patriots fan. She also picked them to win last year and was wrong, so this actually might be more of a loyalty thing, but we'll find out if she's right on Sunday.
All right.
Well, if she was wrong last year, then she's probably wrong this year.
That's how you lose at roulette. Black 3 times in a row, it's gotta be red. All in. 00. We have an update to a story we brought you last week on DBL. Remember this face tattoo? Well, who could forget that, right? This is singer Kelsey Carter. It looked like she got a tattoo of singer Harry Styles on her face, but now we're learning it was all fake and a giant publicity stunt to promote her song called Harry. She explains it in this YouTube video. And apparently she didn't even tell her family. Check out these texts from her mom, who is definitely freaking out. And she says the whole thing only cost her $300. I think she was on every national TV show across America. Wow,
yeah.
She got me.
Yeah. I mean, if you can spare a week of people thinking that you're a lunatic, go for it.
I mean, she got it. It was great publicity.
It cost her $300 and people thinking that she was a lunatic.
But we all spoke about her. It was everywhere. It was on the internet. We spoke about her all day on every single show.
Yeah.
So many news outlets did. That would have cost millions in publicity. Good for you. I think that's so brave. She put herself out there and it worked.
Do you want to hear the song again?
Yeah.
So we got it? I like that.
Let's bring her in the studio.
We'll get her on next week. We'll wait for sweeps. All right, Will Ferrell is bringing his iconic character Ron Burgundy back to life. The newsman from the movie Anchorman now has a podcast. Listen to this sneak peek.
Can chickens have epilepsy? Have people ever thrown batteries or pennies at you? What is the deal with the Philly fanatic? That guy's a weirdo, right? What if they lowered you out of a spaceship? So you hatch out of the egg, onto the field. What was that like? I'd love to see you work with Lars Van Trier. Any interest?
So would you guys listen to this podcast?
Why not?
Right?
I
It's
mean,
fun. He's just a goofball.
I have nothing else to do.
Maybe a little to and from work. Would you like Ron Burgundy?
Everyone hates me for saying this, but I didn't love Anchorman.
Uh-oh.
So, I know it's not the best thing to publicly admit, but it's, I don't know, maybe. It did really amuse me. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, actually, but when it was Christmas time, we went past a rival station, I won't say what it is, and Jeff saw them and he was like, our rivals, they're going down! And it reminded me of Anchorman so much.
Remember in Anchorman, where they fight all the other stations?
Yeah, that was him. It was Christmas, and they were going to the Christmas lights, and Jeff saw the rival station was pointing at them, and it was so Anchorman. You were Ron Burgundy in that moment.
They're going down if they mess with us. All right, guys, DBL's Live will bring you breaking news as soon as it happens. And coming up, all the hot new shows you should be watching in February. Don't miss our entertainment rundown. And it's Friday. Stephanie Jones is talking about everything from boots to hats in this week's Fashion Fix Friday. That's right. It's coming up.
Isn't it something about Britain and the Patriots, England?
What about
what's the full name of the Patriots?
The New England Patriots?
Yeah, so England.
Oh, so that's how you're going.
Yeah.
All right, well save it for the show. She's going for the Pats. You know what? I'm gonna be honest.
We're gonna win. I do like LA too, though, so I'm torn.
See? You gotta stick with one. Come on. I used to live in Los Angeles, so you'd think I'd be going for the Rams, but I'm not a bandwagon guy, nor am I a Patriots fan. Oh yeah, I'm a fan of this guy. What's going on? This is Erica's husband, Anthony. What's up? She just was doing your impression of Stephanie yesterday.
About the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, have a few pints with your mates at your flat.
This guy's the best. Man. Oh, I love this guy. So we're gonna be jamming for the Super Bowl, right?
Oh yeah.
Boom. I love it. So yeah, I was saying,
Patriots lose.
Are you going against the Patriots? I was just like debating who I want to go for. Here's my theory. The Patriots win all the time. So if they just win here, maybe Brady will retire, Gronk will retire, they'll all just retire, and then they're done.
Yeah.
That's the theory. And then the Bears could win next year.
And then they get
Welcome back to DBL. It's Friday, which means it's time for our resident fashionista, Stephanie Jones, to break down the top looks of the week. Take it away, Stephanie.
This week's Fashion Fix Friday is all about accessories. They may be small, but you need them to complete your look and define your style. And who doesn't like expressing themselves, right? So, first up, these boots. The Polar Vortex doesn't mean you have to sacrifice style. Check out Miss Meghan Markle. Now, she's been rocking these olive green knee-high suede boots, and it's a great way to add a pop of color to what would be a boring winter outfit. Now, these are pretty pricey. They're made by Sarah Flint and cost $695. Woo! But we found another option for you, DBL Nation. For those of us that are not on a royal budget, you can steal the look at DSW for just $74. Get me a pair. Next, let's talk smaller accessories. While singer Miley Cyrus is known for her over-the-top looks, we're loving these earrings. So you can see Miley is wearing mini versions of a Time magazine cover. Now, take a look a little bit closer. It's only the cover with Ellen DeGeneres. It's all in honor of the talk show host's birthday. Now, I really like the idea of do-it-yourself accessories. So maybe you can craft it together with some earrings and your favorite book. You've got this, guys. I believe in you. And also, I love the unique hair clips that she's been sporting. Be on the lookout for this trend everywhere. Just check out Liv Tyler and January Jones wearing bold and classic hair clips. And if this look isn't for you, believe me, it makes a great gift. Now, here's when an accessory has gone just a little bit too far, or should I say too big. Here's Erica Badu trying out a very bold hat. Oh my! I mean, what is that girl hiding under there? This look is way too much for the majority of us, so here's what I recommend. Try a bright coloured knit beanie, which is great for those cold winter nights, or go for a Greek fisherman's hat like Drew Barrymore. But don't worry, you don't actually need to go fishing. Or this look from Naomi Smalls, which is very classy. I love it. That's all for this week's Fashion Fix Friday. DBL Nation, let us know which accessory you're going to try out. Send us some pics, and back to you, Jeff.
Great job, Stephanie. Coming up on DBL, a rundown of all the hottest new shows you should be watching in February. We'll be right back.
There's a shakeup happening in the DC Extended Universe. Anthem's first demo weekend was a major fail, a pro gamer doesn't show up for his own wedding, and Ultraviolet, well, it's finally dead. That's all next in The Jump Off. I'm Abby and welcome to The Jump Off. I'm here to bring you all the latest in gaming, tech, and nerd culture news, so let's get started right now. Things are changing in the DCEU. It's official, Ben Affleck is out as Batman. The new Batman movie releasing in 2021 will feature a younger version of Batman after Affleck declined to do a solo Batman film. In other DCEU news, James Gunn, known for directing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, is jumping over to direct the next Suicide Squad movie. Gunn is expected to take the Suicide Squad in a new direction with an entirely new cast of characters. Come on guys, please bring back Will Smith and Margot Robbie. I need them in this next movie. Things are not looking good for BioWare's new game Anthem. Apparently the demo weekend for the highly anticipated online action RPG was a total mess. Kotaku reports many people got error messages that servers had reached max capacity. Then people saw an infinite loading screen. Ugh. BioWare says it will work to fix bugs before the public demo that goes live today through the 3rd. Do buggy betas make you not want to try out the real game? Let us know in the comments. So this next story has me real annoyed. This pro gamer needs to get his priorities in order. Gonzalo Barrios, aka Zero, is a professional Super Smash Bros. Player, and he's engaged, yay! Congrats to him, but he reportedly told his fiancée he won't go to the wedding. Instead, he wants to stream it with commentary on his Twitch account. Are you kidding me? He can't take one day off to go to his own wedding? If this was me, I'd leave his Ladies, let me know what you would do. Ultraviolet, the company that lets you watch the digital version of your DVDs or Blu-rays, is shutting down on July 31st. The company says users should connect their libraries to another retailer to still access.
Congratulations, you made it through January, and it's a whole new month, which means new TV shows. So what should you watch? DBL co-host Tori Shulman has some recommendations for you.
Looking to ride out the polar vortex by binge watching a new show? Yeah, you're in the right place. We have the shows you should see this month. From the brilliant mind of Amy Poehler comes a new limited series, Russian Doll. Natasha Lyonne of Orange is the New Black fame plays a woman who keeps dying and waking up again and again. I'm out of here. But this ain't your mama's Groundhog Day. Russian Doll is equal parts scary and twisted, making for an ideal weekend binge. Stream it on Netflix now.
We're about to die.
It doesn't matter, I die all the time.
His next show can be described as Mission Impossible meets Cheers.
Trigger-happy cowboys who run around like Rambo without a jockstrap.
Button-down Boy Scouts. A lot of sexual tension in the car.
Whiskey Cavalier is ABC's newest action comedy that follows the love-hate relationship and crazy adventures of secret agent Will Chase.
That's my gun, by the way.
Viewers expecting another standard action show need to think again. Whiskey Cavalier is said to have its share of laugh-out-loud romantic comedy moments, too. Whiskey Cavalier premieres February 27th. Kelsey Grammer is back on the small screen, this time as a corrupt district attorney in Fox's newest legal drama, Proven Innocent.
I honestly thought you were guilty.
The show follows a wrongfully convicted woman turned criminal defense lawyer on a quest for justice. We suggest having a box of tissues nearby for this one. Proven Innocent premieres February 15th. Dexter fans will recognize actress Jennifer Carpenter in her newest role as America's most notorious traitor in NBC's The Enemy Within. This fast-paced, spy-hunting thriller follows a former CIA operative turned traitor serving life in prison until she's enlisted to track down a criminal she knows all too well.
I want to fight every day to earn my way back.
Viewers can expect The Enemy Within to be a mind-bending whodunit action-packed ride. The Enemy Within premieres February 25th.
Ooh, they all look good, but my favorite show, speaking of Game of Thrones fans, can't wait for the final season, but one of the stars' shows might have just spoiled the ending. Raquel Villanueva has all the details.
I do, Jeff. Kit Harington was in some hot water after revealing the ending to his wife and former co-star Rose Leslie. So in a radio interview, he admits she wouldn't talk to him for 3 days after learning about his character Jon Snow's fate. Rose played his short-lived love interest on the show and was the one who asked about the ending in the first place, but it appears she didn't like what she heard. Harrington says the ending is going to be groundbreaking. Jon Snow is finally in the know, and Game of Thrones returns to HBO April 14th.
Gives me so much stress.
I can understand how Game of Thrones can create a house divided.
No. Her husband's there right now.
He snuck ahead of Erica and started watching me because the show's amazing.
A lot. He snuck a lot.
There he is.
Hey, good lad.
It's the best.
It's
so
unreal.
Good. It's so good. I'm telling you, there's still time to get in there and catch up.
He's like on season 3.
I mean,
I'm sure he can rewind for the love of his life and experience it one more time for you together. It's worth it. I mean, look at that face. Look at Jon Snow.
What do you think? Why do you think she's so upset, Stephanie? Not Erica, his wife.
I'm petrified. I'm petrified because if she's upset, right. Who doesn't love Jon Snow? Everyone loves Jon Snow. So this means something bad is going to happen to Jon Snow. I'm not happy about this. It's going to be the worst day of my life if he dies again. I've already been through it once. Don't do it to me again.
Jon Snow!
You know nothing, Jon Snow, especially if you get killed by them White Walkers. Don't put me through it.
See how dramatic this is? We'll be right back. Stephanie needs a break.
Welcome back to Double Jump, where we talk the latest in gaming, tech, and pop culture news. Today, we're here to review Miss Bala, which stars Gina Rodriguez as a lady who visits her friend in Mexico, and they are then kidnapped by a Mexican drug cartel, and she must change her ways in order to escape and save her friend. Chris, I'm gonna go to
the police.
Huh?
It was this movie had a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts, man. But yeah. Break it down for me. Good, bad, ugly. What do you think?
An average movie overall. I would say below average, just below average. Oof, I mean, I really put myself in their situation thinking like, wow, being kidnapped and in her situation, there's no hope. Like, I don't know how she's going to get out of this. Like, it does move from moment to moment. Mm-hmm. Like, she's trying to move on up, and then it's just nothing but hopelessness and despair.
And that's, and I want to bring up this topic. That is not what the trailer gave us at all.
No.
I mean, the trailer painted her up to almost be like Charlize Theron in Atomic Blonde. I mean, she had it going on.
Jason Bourne.
Yeah, she was scaling walls. She had guns. Yep. She was taking out gang members. But man, it was not that at all. No. It was very much following a kidnapping. And if it had painted it up to be that, it might have been a little bit better of a movie.
That's for sure.
Yeah, and the story was just all over the place. There was no cohesiveness of the movie. It didn't really follow a good, tight storyline. It was just all over the place. You got to one thing, it didn't get to breathe, and then it would just bounce to the next scene, and that was not enough for me. And there was also one scene in the movie where I was just completely spoiled. I mean, right after that scene happened, I was like, all right, well, I know exactly what's going to happen by the end of this movie. And I was super turned off by that. After that, it was just super dry.
Ridiculous ending.
Yeah.
Ridiculous ending.
Over the top. I mean, just completely out of left field. I didn't see it coming, but it was a bad didn't see it coming. It definitely wasn't like a good thing. But guys, what are you going to give it out of 10?
Just below average, like I said, so I'll give it a 6. 6 out of 10. Now, I know that's high, but yeah.
Very high.
6 out of 10.
I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going 3 out of 10, y'all. But anyway, see you guys next time on Double Jump.
Welcome back to DBL. We love sharing your comments, but before we get there, Stephanie, you wanted to say something real fast?
I do. Don't throw a phone at me, Naomi, but I accidentally called you Naomi Smalls. I did a wrong burgundy. My bad. She's the queen of fashion. We all salute you.
And by Ron Burgundy, you mean what was in the prompter?
Oh, yeah.
All right, do we have
that part. Just some love from DBL Nation. Rhonda says, dream job for Brandon being at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Covering it, although he's been in the Super Bowl before.
In it.
Yes. Tracy says, Tracy Lavin says, hello from Washington State. Evan says, hey from Tampa. Cheryl Hanna, hey Friday, everyone. Sending love to Erica, Jeff, and Stephanie. Buffalo.
I love it. Quickly, you have a score prediction?
21-27.
Who's going to win?
The England won.
New England Patriots. You have one?
I'm going to go 32-16 Rams.
Ooh, there you go.
That seems a popular choice.
I'm going to go 30-28 Patriots. Rams lose by a missed field goal. Feel the heartbreak of the Chicago Bears. All right, we're going to be back same time, same place on Monday. Before we go, let's hear that SpongeBob song one more time. Have a great weekend, everybody.